Hello friends and welcome to Educare 247. Today I'll be delivering Financial Awareness Lecture 26 on National Strategy for Financial Education. So currently, the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, has released the National Strategy for Financial Education, that is NSFE 2020-2025 document for creating financially aware and empowered India. It is a second edition and the first one was being released in the year 2013. So NSFE for the period 2020 to 2025 has been prepared by the National Center for Financial Education in consultation with various financial sector regulators, that is RBI, SEBI, IRDAI, PFRDA, and this comes under the Technical Group on Financial Inclusion and Financial Literacy. So NCFE, that is the National Center for Financial Education, comes under Section 8 Company under the Companies Act 2013, which is promoted by RBI, SEBI, IRDAI and PFRDA. So basically this is emphasis putting importance on a multi-stakeholder led approach for empowering the various sections of the population to develop their adequate knowledge, skills, attitudes and behavior which will help them for ensuring their financial well-being. So what is this multi-stakeholder led? So it is basically an organizational framework of structure which adopts the multi-stakeholder process of governance or the policy making, which aims to bring together the primary stakeholders such as the business, civil society, government, research institute in order to participate in the dialogue, decision making and implementation of certain solutions to common problems or goals. So Educare 247 has launched SEBI Grade A 2020 crash course which will include phase 1 and phase 2, and you can avail this at a discount of 1500 by using a coupon code of SEBI. The course content is as shown, and if you click on any of the tabs, the further chapters will be as shown below. There are also 5000 plus MCQs which will help you to revise the concepts thoroughly. There are certain recommendations made by the committee which says that there will be a 5C approach for dissemination of financial education in the country. Talking about content, there will be financial literacy content for various sections of the population. Capacity, developing the capacity and the code of conduct for the financial education providers. Community, evolving the community-led approaches for disseminating financial literacy in a sustainable manner. Communication, the use of technology, media and innovative ways of communication for dissemination of educational messages. And of course collaboration for streamlining the efforts of other stakeholders for financial literacy. So there will be a process for financial education, there will be an achievement of financial literacy, and then there will be coming the financial well-being of the population. What are the strategic objectives? Inculcating the financial literacy concepts among the population, encouraging the active savings behavior, encouraging the participation in financial markets, developing the credit discipline and encouraging the availing credit from the formal financial institutions, improving usage of digital financial services in a safe and secure manner, managing the risks at various life stages and then choosing a suitable insurance cover, plan for old age and retirement through coverage of suitable pension products, knowledge about rights, duties and avenues for the grievance redressal, improving the research and evaluation methods to access the process in the financial education, and the strategy also approaches the adoption of the robust monitoring and evaluation framework to access the process made. Also, this institution would be responsible for the periodic monitoring and implementation of NSFE under the oversight of Financial Stability and Development Council. Also, RBI released the National Strategy of Financial Inclusion, that is NSFI. So this is an ambitious strategy which aims basically to strengthen the ecosystem for various modes of digital financial services in all Tier 2 and Tier 6 centers to create the necessary infrastructure to move towards a less cash society by the March 2022. So what is this Tier 2 and Tier 6 centers? So this are being classification of centers according to the population as per 2011 census. So Tier 2 consists of 50,000 to 99,999 and Tier 6 consists of less than 5,000. So what is financial literacy? It is nothing but it is an economic cooperation and development, and it is defined under the combination of financial awareness, knowledge, skills, attitude and behavior. Talking about the financial education, it can be considered as a process by which the financial consumers or the investors improve their understanding of the financial products, develop certain skills and confidence, have the informed choices and know where to go for help and take the effective actions to improve the financial well-being. So India has made a tremendous progress in bringing the citizens a formal financial system over the past few years. Many important financial initiatives have been taken by the government, such as the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, social security schemes such as the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Man Dhan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Man Dhan Yojana, and Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. So that's it for this session. Thank you and happy learning. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, that is Educare 247. Thank you.